Doors open this week to the Barrett Center for Technology, Humber's new center for innovation. Recognizing hard work and excellence at awards night. Plus, calling all future students, Humber College's open house is this Saturday. And at the end of March Madness, the first team eliminated last year is the big winner this time around. Humber News starts right now.
Hello, y'all. I'm Christian Aguirre, here at the newsroom at Humber's North Campus. It's Tuesday, April 9th. Thanks for joining us. Here's what's making news. A new advancement is being made this week in the world of technology, particularly in the Humber community. The Barrett Center for Technology Innovation will open its doors tomorrow. Students will be working collaboratively with businesses and communities on real-life projects. Technology at the Barrett Center will include automation and robotics, and augmented and virtual reality. Austin Spearman got a sneak peek and has this report.
This unique ship-like building is the newest addition to Humber's North Campus. This 5-story building was made possible by a $5 million donation from the Barrett Family Foundation. The new center connected to the LRC will give students a space to create and learn with industry-standard technology.
It's transformational. It's what Humber's new approach to education is all about how we work collaboratively with our industry and community partners, our students, and our faculty. So you'll see a buzz, you'll see an example of what could be possible.
The center is designed with open spaces and long corridors. It even features something called a wind chimney that evenly spreads air conditioning throughout the building. The Barrett Center for Technology Innovation is teaming with industry leaders to give students real work experience while getting their education. Some of the technology that will be available includes fully automated assembly lines, something instructor Brandon Daniels thinks is a game changer for the Humber students.
Yeah, what we have here is a representation of a smart factory, like an Industry 4.0 level. And so what it is, we've got 3 assembly stations, and we've got 2 AGVs, which we call MLAs, Multiple Logistics Assistants, or Mobile Logistics Assistants. So an operator is going to be working with the AGVs to build one of our products and at these 3 assembly stations. And then when it's done, the AGV takes the finished product into a test station. It has a pick and place in there and a test. It tests the product and it exits the test station, and then another operator can build a different product. And so the products are configured here, and the operator wears a HoloLens. So the instructions on how to build it appear right in front of them, and so they look through it as they're actually assembling it. So.
The center is having an opening for Humber employees on April 11th, and the center officially opens for students on Friday. For Humber News, I'm Austin Spearman.
Choosing a school is like choosing your career. Come see what Humber has to offer at its open house this Saturday. Visitors will get a tour of the campus while meeting Humber staff and students, and to even share insights of what it's like to be a Humber Hawk. Justice McCormick has the story.
If you're fresh out of high school and wondering where you're going to go, the open house at Humber College may show you the way. Each year, thousands of people from across Canada come to attend Humber's annual spring open house. There will be tours, information booths, refreshments, swag, and more for people to enjoy.
Humber College's open house is a chance for students who've applied to Humber, who may already be attending Humber, or who are generally interested in Humber, to come and get a chance to see our college.
But it's not just for high school graduates. Everyone is invited to attend.
The open house actually targets everyone. It's not only students, and it's not only a set group. As you said, it's not only the Aboriginal services or the LGBT community. It targets everyone.
Running from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., people will have a chance to experience all that Humber has to offer. From the golf club, esports lab, games room, recreation center, and more. The Baking, Culinary, and Nutrition program is just one of the many programs that students can enroll in at the North Campus. Given the recent problem with OSAP applications due to changes by the Ford government, Humber's open house will address the issue and provide answers needed by students and parents.
It will be addressed by Ignite. It will also be addressed by financial aid, the financial aid services, and it will also be addressed by career services.
Wherever you're coming from and whatever your educational needs are, Humber says it's got you covered. For now, the halls of Humber are quiet, but come Saturday, the school is sure to be booming with potential students and staff alike, all eager to see what Humber College has to offer. Justice McCormack, Humber News.
Anyone looking into Humber will find it's a big place. Here are some quick facts for you. More than 31,000 full-time students are enrolled at Humber College. That includes 6,000 international students. Humber alumni number over 220,000, and that number keeps growing. 10,000 students graduate each year. Many people live in residence, some 1,400 students. The college gives out $5.6 million each year in financial aid, award, and scholarships. In sports, Humber leads the overall medal count for both Ontario Colleges Athletic Association and the Canadian Collegiate Athletic Association. Humber has won 591 national championship medals, and the college is an environmental leader. Humber College was the first Ontario college to get a silver rating for its sustainability performance. Flags have been lowered at half-mast at Humber College in memory of the student who passed away on Friday. Simeon Weber was a radio broadcasting student at North Campus and lived in residence. The Humber community has extended its deepest condolences to the Weber family. Counseling service will be available to all staff and students at North and Lakeshore campus. Turning to other news, 250,000 people were left without power after freezing rain coated Quebec on Monday. Most of the snow fell Tuesday morning, leaving many people with the expectation for a messy commute. 5 to 10 centimeters of snow is expected to fall by the end of the day, but by next week, spring will finally make its grand entrance into the province. The world is watching as Israelis elect their next prime minister. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu faces a formidable opponent as he seeks a fourth consecutive term. Benny Gantz, the centrist former military chief of staff, is neck and neck with Netanyahu in the polls. The candidate's different approach to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has been a key issue this election. Last weekend, Netanyahu announced his plan to annex Israeli settlements in the West Bank. Gantz, on the other hand, has called for pursuing peace with Palestinians. In Britain, still no solution to the Brexit issue. Prime Minister Theresa May met with German Chancellor Angela Merkel on Tuesday. Merkel said it's still a possibility Britain could delay its exit from the EU. Meanwhile, in Britain, cross-party talks are taking place in Parliament. May is set to meet with French President Emmanuel Macron before the EU summit on Wednesday. Libyan authorities have closed Tripoli's only airport after an airstrike on Monday. The airport had to be evacuated and all flights had been suspended. No casualties have been reported. The airstrike is the latest in clashes between the Libyan government and forces led by renegade General Khalifa Haftar. Haftar is trying to topple the Libyan government. His spokesman said they did not target civilian aircrafts. We're going to take a quick break. Still ahead, the latest in sports, plus a special awards event here at Humber. But first, Michelle has a preview of what's ahead in the weather.
I'm here in the Humber Arboretum with my camerawoman, Katerina Harina. It might not look like spring yet with strong winds and showers, but don't worry, the sun will still shine on Sunday. I'll be back a little later in the show with your 6-day weather forecast.